All right, I'm talking about college, and I want to preface this by saying my philosophy on happiness in life is based upon doing the things that you deeply feel called to do. So, with that said, my opinion on whether college is good or not has changed a bunch. So when I first thought about life, I was like, fuck college. I want to be a business owner. I don't need to go to that. Dumb. And recently I've had a huge shift. And it's been a huge shift in my entire mindset, I think for the better. So before, I was in grind set, Work. My life sucks. Need to get a new life. Work. I was under the complete delusion that only when I got rich, made $1 million, would I choose to be happy. That's so retarded. I'm realizing now, I'm like, what am I thinking? Nothing external is going to change the internal. You're not going to get something and be happy. Ever. So I took that and I read this book called The Almanac of Naval. I've referenced it a lot on here. But he talks about what happiness actually is. And a lot of it is just peace. And I've gone after that a lot. But basically, you choose one big desire and you chase it. But throughout, carrying negativity and hate for your current situation is not going to make you better at what you're trying to do. In fact, being happy and it's cliche, but bringing positivity to every situation, don't you think that's going to help you more than hurt you? So if you know what you really want, that's really step number one, know what you want. But yeah, you can either choose to be dissatisfied and unhappy, and you'll get there, and then you're going to have an empty void, or you can choose to be happy. And since you know you really want it, if you do, one thing is you might be chasing the entire wrong thing. If you're chasing something that you don't really want, and then you remove this dissatisfaction for where you currently are, and then you realize, wait, I don't want this anymore, then you didn't actually want it in the first place, because that feeling you got is the feeling you'd get once you achieved the goal. So if you think you want to make $1 million, and then you think about it and you learn to be happy, in other words, content, at peace with where you are, and then all of a sudden, once you're in that state, you don't really want the $1 million anymore, then you never wanted it in the first place. But if it's still there and you still feel the calling while you feel the peace, that is how you know you're going towards the right thing. So if you have that peace, you can bring a positive outlook and you can make your work feel like play. You do things best when you have no obligation to feel it. Don't you think if your work felt like complete fun to you, you'd probably work a lot more and therefore be better at the work? Yeah, obviously. So why would you not chase that? And if you can escape the delusion of thinking if I achieve X, then I'll be happy, that's wrong. Start trying to be happy now, and it'll reveal whether your goals are actually what you want. And then, because the thing about the angry way is you're not thinking rationally, you're thinking with so much emotion. But when you're at a place of peace, you can think rationally, and that's why you're able to realize, oh, is this desire something I want really deep down? There's surface level desires like money. You might kind of want a car, whatever the fuck. But there is a real desire, something you actually are intuitively called to chase and fulfill. That's the thing that can only be found once you remove the sense that something is missing. Think on that. I've got a free lifestyle training. It's in my pinned comment. So if you want a week of my premium coaching, check it out. If not, hope you like this video. Bye-bye.